It's Brownie here to give you little tips, tricks. If you're not a builder, I highly encourage you to learn this basic skill. Here are the basics on how to build. Plus, you're going to learn to gain XP. See, look at my XP. 53,000. It's not going to be a whole lot, but I've been playing for 23 minutes, it looks like. So, it's not a super fast XP, but I do it every day. I practice my building and 1v1ing. This guy here wants to 1v1 with me, so let's do that. He's probably going to kill me. First, I'll try to show you this map, CodeMaestro, M-A-E-S-T-R-O, CodeMaestro, 606544818270. Yeah, there he goes. He killed me. Alright, so we're going to show you how to get this. I'm going to 1v1 this guy as well. So what I do is I grab my favorite shotgun. Assault rifle, a little bit of movement, and then I'll pick some heals. This used to be infinite, but now it's just, you have to pick, you get 6 of whatever in your slot. So, first thing we gotta do is we gotta come here and go behind this and throw down a thing, and then you see this little interact button, click on that. I like to do is click it a few times and it kind of gains XP a little faster. So at least this guy's not just killing me right off the bat. So I really wanted to show you a little bit of building. So I might have to leave this game and do private. I might have to leave this game and do private, but because I wanted to show you the basic builds. So sorry. Alright, so yeah, let's just leave. I'm going to do private so I can do the builds. So we're going to show you how to do builds on controller, because I only play in controllers. I have both an Series X, Xbox, and PlayStation 5, so we'll do both. So you got the, I'm sorry. Let's go private and play. So usually I just do publics. I like to get some builds and some fighting 1v1 experience. Just gives you kind of some little bit of practice before you get into a regular battle royale mode. So this is private, so I don't need to grab anything. I'm just going to show you the builds right now. Okay, so we go behind this vault here. We're going to lay the floors, and so with Xbox it's hit B, the button on the right, or it's in O with PlayStation. And then for a floor, you're just going to hit your right bumper. So you got your bumpers, left and right bumpers, and then your left and right triggers. Those are going to be the main ones you're going to be using. So again, we find this interact button here, and we click it. And your XP starts. See how slow it's going? I like to click it a couple times. See how it speeds up? Ding, 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 ding. There used to be some extra things that you could do on this map, where you would build here and here, and then an interact button will show up here, but it seems to have gone away from me. But anyways, let's just do your basic building. So the main thing you really want to do a build for is if you need to heal, you're in a fight and you need to hide and heal. So you want to really, or if you're rebooting, you want to throw up some walls real quick. So you hit B, or you hit O, and then you hit your right trigger, and you turn, so you got 4 walls now. Now you also want to put a top on. Okay, so now we're in a box and we can heal. Hit O to edit if you want to fight, shoot through that wall. But I was going to show you one thing real quick. I like to do is change it from wood to brick. so you hit your build button is either B or O, and then you hit on your D-pad, you hit your left button. So you see it's changing. Hit left on that D-pad. I like to leave it at brick because it's a little bit stronger than wood, and it builds so you gain the walls gain strength or whatever you call it. A little bit faster than metal. Changing to metal, so it builds a little bit faster, but it's stronger than wood. Not quite as strong as metal, but it builds faster. So metal gets up to 500 XP. Brick gets up to 300 XP, and wood gets up to wood gets up to 150 XP, or whatever you call it. So, anyways, so that we're gonna show you the basics of build. So again, we got you got to go into build mode, and then you see this here. We want to place this, right? So it's just sitting there right now. The wall is right trigger, okay? So that's either Xbox or... So we just build ourselves in, and we look up, and left bumper is this cone. What we call it, a cone. You could also probably just put a floor up here, which is your right bumper. Okay? So again, with... to go into build mode, it's O, or whatever it is, O or B. O on PlayStation, B on Xbox. So we go into build mode. We build a wall. Build a wall. Now if you want to go up, we're going to put a ramp, which is left trigger. So we got that ramp, and we're going up, and we're going to put a floor, which is right bumper. Okay, your right bumper, and then we want to build another, get ourselves close into the walls. 4 walls, okay? So we can keep continuing that on. Put a ramp, which is left trigger, and then a jump up. Well, you're going to jump up when you put that ramp so you don't get stuck under it. Jump up and then place your ramp. And then jump up and place your floor. So again, let's put some walls up. Okay, we're in there. And we want to... X or A is jump. And then when we do that, we're in build mode already. We jump up and we put our ramp. Okay? Then we do the same thing for a floor. We jump up and then we hit the right bumper. And continue. That's your basics of building. That's really what you need to know. Okay? So all this time I'm building XP. I got 17,000 XP and I've been in this for 5 minutes. Okay? So, but I just want to keep building, practicing, and then sometimes if you're in a public game, someone will wander in and you can 1v1. That's an extra bonus. And so that's basically what I want to show you here. And another thing that you need to know here is when you mantle, it takes you out of build mode. So you have to go back in and by clicking O or B again. Okay? I like to do is just practice a lot every day. I practice a little bit on the builds, and I getting a little bit better each day. So the main thing that you're going to want to use it for, I think, I prefer to play builds now. I used to play just no builds because I had no idea how to build. But one thing that I love to do with the builds is pop a cone on those slurp barrels. So we're going to go ahead and hit either B for Xbox or O for PlayStation, and then we're going to hit the left bumper, and that pops a cone. You want to place that right. So there's a couple of, you want to shoot it so it's like the barrels are right here in the corner, right? And you want to put it like right there. Okay, so it's still going to hit you. You're going to get that. You're going to get that shield. Oopsie. Sorry. Basics of building. One thing just keep doing is make some big structures and practice. And then what I would do is I'll go back into public mode, see if anybody comes in and see. The one thing that's good about that is you get to practice, you know, fighting. So hopefully we'll get someone in there, and I can show you how great Brownie is at fighting. Alright, then we'll be done with this video. This is a no edit live stream with Brownie. Go private. Did I just do that? Go public. Okay. Okay. We're at about 11 minutes. We'll make a couple clips and make some make a couple shorts out of this. Shout out to the creator, CodeMaestro. CodeMaestro. Maestro. Maestro. Another bonuses with videos, you learn how to spell maestro. Alright, so let's see if there's anyone in here. Oh well, no one in here right now, but let's do a little bit of building. Again, we go behind here. We're going to throw up a couple floors here. Again, go into build mode with either O or B, and then right bumper is your floor. Okay, and then right behind here, you're going to move around a little bit till you see that interact button, and to hit that, I like to hit it kind of a few times. Hit that thing where it's going that fast. Okay, so already we're at 500, and we're going to be at 1,000 in no time. And just 10 or 20 minutes of practicing with your builds, you're going to get 50, 60, 70,000. I usually just go for a little, probably over 100,000 each time. So it adds up. I'm at level 86, or no, 85, going on 86. So that's kind of, I got two Xbox and PlayStation, so I have to build both accounts up, my XP. Anyways, so let's see. To get back into the vault, you go to that vault. There we go. I'm gonna grab a shoddy. I like this sweeper. And then I like the Deadeye assault rifle. That's for the current season. Get a little bit of movement, and then get some of these. Might as well just get these. They make you go a little bit faster too, instead of just the regular splashes. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Get up to 100 shield. Maybe while we're here, we might just go back and get some more of these. So in this mode, when you can take down the builds by clicking that button there. And hopefully we get someone to come in here real quick. But right now I'm going to just give a refresher on the builds. Hit O or B to go into build mode. And we're going to throw up 4 walls. And look up. You got to look up to put this cone up there, else it's going to show up down here. The other thing that if you want to fight through this build, if you throw up the build, you're able to edit it, right? And so that's just either hitting B or O, and this is gonna quick edit right there. Put a hole in there, and you got your shoddy out. Boom, you put it back there, and then you can put the wall back if you want. Oopsies. Again, I like to change to brick. Let's do, and then we throw up a jump and put up a ramp, and then we jump and put up a floor. That's a left trigger for ramp, right bumper for floor. Let's throw up a couple of walls. Let's see how long it takes to build versus. So that's at 150. This one's still building, almost at 300. This one's halfway there. Okay, so you can crash through. Once the metal's up, you can't. It's hard to. You can't really drive right through it. But if it's just building, you can drive right through it. Okay, like right there, you can still drive through that. Once we jump and throw up this floor, we want to put walls up real quick because we're open to getting hit. Same thing you're gonna want to do when you go to reboot. You're gonna want to frickin' whoopsie. Okay, this video's about done. I just one more point. You know, you get to the van, and you wanna throw up the walls and the roof quick, and then start booting. That's it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump out. So again, if you're the one that put the build up, you can edit it. But if you didn't, your opponent edits, and they edit you, and boom, you're dead. Alright, anyways, this has been a basic building tutorial from Brownie, believe it or not. Thanks to CodeMaestro. Again, we'll put you right there as the code 6065-4481-8270. So we're practicing our builds and we're gaining XP. And we're also getting some practice with fighting. Usually I wind up having someone come in here, get to practice a little bit of fighting. And I make some pretty cool structures. It's fun. It's nice about having unlimited build materials. Another thing you can do is when you place a ramp, well, before you actually place it like that, see how it's here and kind of clear. If we click our right joystick down, we can turn that piece. Mostly you're going to want it like that, and then you do your left trigger to actually place it. And I just thought of that. So these are just the basics of building. Let's see where we got. In 8 minutes we got in 8 minutes we got 36,000 XP. I can't stop building. It's kind of fun, but it gives you a little bit of practice before you actually get into a game. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right now. But thanks for watching. Peace out.